G'day guys, and welcome back to Vermont Wildlife Science Station. It's a little warm today, a little sunny after all that rain, so we're going to take a little bit of a walkabout. If I can get the door unlocked. Ooh, here we go. Not much going on. I do apologize if I sound a little stuffy, guys. My allergies are absolutely just dumping today. Well, that was a blue jay. Sorry, I had to brighten my phone screen a little bit. Blue jay, there goes a female cardinal. I wish I had a better camera, guys. I could get all of this on camera for you, but I don't. Eventually, I will. I found a pretty good one for about $64. It's a 4K with a good microphone, so maybe if we can get enough likes and subscribes and I get some funding, we can grab some new equipment. It's not too chilly today, a little nippy. It's about 41 degrees last I checked. And yeah, we're just gonna take a quick walkabout. Nothing too out the way, nothing too crazy. Just gonna take a look and see if there's anything new in the yard. Yeah, kind of see your breath today. I wish I would have had some plaster of Paris for those paw prints that are around here. Oh. Here comes Mr. Winston. Here comes Mr. Winston. He's going to get me. He's our neighbor's dog. He's a good boy. Mr. Winston. Hi, Winston. Hi, Bubba. Oh, you're a naughty boy. Oh, my goodness. Winston is a good boy. He's just a little bit naughty. He's just a little bit naughty, but I love him. He's a little bit loud, but we don't mind that. Dogs bark. That's the dog's life. I know, I hear you. He saw me and he's going, who are you? What are you doing out here? So all the snow, we're going to go over to Camp Buns. All the snow has melted from Camp Buns. And we're going to go over and take a look. Got a lot of beautiful birds over there in the trees. I hear you, Mr. Winston. I do apologize. My sinuses are absolutely crazy right now. Look at Camp Buns, guys. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? All thawed out. All the snow is melted. Ellie's looking good today. Let's go say hi to her. My favorite tree, Ellie. I think she's a, oh gosh, I don't know what kind. Some form of spruce tree, I believe, or pine tree. As you can see with her beautiful needles. Good morning, Ellie. Or good afternoon, as it were. Excuse me. Ellie's one of my favorites. She's got all this undergrowth here we're going to get rid of. A lot of shedded pine needles. But otherwise, she's a very healthy girl. And I hear you, Mr. Winston. Would you like to come over and be on camera or no? He's such a good boy. He likes to bark, and that's okay. So, here's Camp Buns, guys. This is usually right about there's where our tent sets, right there. And a lot of digging, as you can see on this ground here. A lot of digging. Pretty soon we're going to be going through this. I'm sorry about the weird angle. And we're going to be trimming it up, raking it, and all that when it starts to grow. And we have, here's our fire pit. It's got some leaves in it and some wood from last year. So we're going to clean that out and reburn that wood there. And you see our little rack there, that's for cooking on. We'll get the fire going and we'll push some of those hot embers and hot flames underneath that, and we can perk some coffee and perk some water and get a meal going out here at the camp. Ironbark Station's going to be set up kind of the same, except for the fire pit's not going to be as deep down into the ground, and it's not going to be as big because we're going to need a smaller fire pit there because we'll have more space for a bigger tent out there. When we get our canvas tent set up, it's going to be pretty good. It's going to be a Kodiak canvas tent. Oh, crikey, look at that hole. Something dug there. What's going on? Something just moved out that branch there. Woo! Oh. Something's going through the branches. Beautiful pine trees, spruce trees, and a very loud Mr. Winston. Hi! I see you over there. Talk to me. What's the news today? He's a very good boy, though. I'm going to keep you guys off to one side of me because I don't want you to get too much into the sun. We don't want to blind you. Yeah, if you notice, I keep a mask on my strap, and here's my CB. And yes, this is the pack on my back. The pack on my back. Sorry for the rhyme. This is the standard pack that we went through in the last video. And if you want to go and check that, you can go back into my channel and you'll be able to see everything that's in this pack. And remember, when you watch that video, you'll know that this pack is legitimately 25 to 30 pounds. Yeah, that's right. I'm carrying 25 to 30 pounds on my back. Doesn't bother me in the least. Now, that's okay if you can. Not everybody can. I hear you. Yes. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take a walk over to the Ute Hut. I hear you, Mr. Winston. He's very talkative today. What's the news, Mr. Winston? Give me a good word, man. He's a good boy. I see you. I see you there. I know, I hear you. So right around here, guys, is the Ute Hut. There's the barn that we're going to turn into the rehab. I know, Mr. Winston. We got some plywood down here, just to give us a path during the wintertime, usually. Because there's sand in here, great for the driveway. And there's some big metal beams and stuff. We got to clear all this out, all this getting raked. There's a nice big rock there. Oh, excuse me, buddy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. Do you see that? It's a dove, morning dove. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. You must have been nesting there, huh? Hope you don't have any eggs. It's really important to be careful around birds right now, guys, because of the avian influenza. Oh, no, that bird seems to be fine. I hope I caught that on camera proper, because I can't quite see when I turn the camera around, guys, because I'm literally turning my screen toward that side. As you can see behind me there, that's Mr. Winston. He's a little bit loud. He's a little bit naughty. He's our outback neighbor's doggy, and he's a sweet thing. He just loves to talk. So we're going to go into the Ute Hut here, guys. This is just all sand. This is going to be, all the sand's coming out. We're going to fix these walls up, fix up there. We've got some nests up there. Have a go with those. So we're going to get this all dug out. We're going to lay some cement at the floor base. And then we're going to make, this is the opening where the Ute is going to be able to go in and out when I get one. Someday I'll get one. I promise. I don't care if it's used. I don't care if it's broken and I need to fix it. Someday I will get a UTV, which I affectionately call an Ute. And this will be the garage for it. We'll have a little space over here. I'm going to just put a wall on this side. I don't want to disturb that tree. So I'm just going to do a wall on this side, a door here for me to go in and out, big door here for the Ute to drive in and out, and we are going to clear this entire area out, and there's going to be a cement, kind of a cement way there to get in and out, a cement path, and then a walk path here to the front. He's still going. He's still talking. He is. So, yeah, this is the Ute Hut. It's pretty cool. Looks kind of like the croc lair from Croc Files. And I love it. This is just going to be a place for me to hold a lot of equipment. It can hold our camping gear instead of having to bring it all the way to the house and then bring it out to Camp Buns or Iron Bark or whatever. I just heard a bird. Yep, it was a mourning dove. I hear ya. We also hear the rare and endangered Winston. He's a little bit naughty. Oh, he's coming to get us. He's coming to get us. He's going to get us. Oh, okay. I think he needs a moment. He's a little bit of a private time. So this is a maple tree right here. A very good healthy maple with a little baby maple right by it. These aren't going to be touched. We're not going to damage these at all. So we're going to leave these right here. I'm sorry if I got you in the sun. And we're just going to build a wall on the side of the Ute Hut to close that in. We're not even going to damage that tree at all. Any existing healthy trees we're going to leave intact, and anything, mainly shrubs and bushes that we have to move or get rid of, we're going to replace tenfold. So as you can see out here, It's pretty. There's a lot of Japanese knotweed that needs to come out. It's an invasive species, so getting rid of it is not as simple as just burning it. You have to chop it up, put it in a garbage bag, and have it hauled away. Invasive species are a little bit harder to deal with, but you know, that's life. Try to go through here a little bit. I'll bring you over to the spot where we're going to have a pond. He's still very talkative. So all this Japanese knotweed needs to come out. Again, I am so sorry if I'm sounding completely stuffed up, guys. My sinuses have gone haywire. You can see the stuff that I'm walking on is all overgrowth, dead, from last season. This is all like goldenrod and stuff. We're going to be digging all this out. As you can see all through here. We're going to dig all that out, get it all out, and make it bare-boned. No grass or anything, just dirt. So we're going to come over here. Woo, that wind is a little nippy. Oh, there's the other puppy. Hi. So this right here is a pile of junk that we're going to get rid of. It's a lot of wood, so we might reclaim that for animal boxes, like owl boxes and such. But right in this spot where this is, we're going to have a pond right here. Just a small pond with a flood retention type thing to prevent any flooding should we get a major storm. And of course, we're going to do a lot of bushes and trees and stuff around it to absorb that water. The reason why we want a little pond is we want to establish a really good biodiversity here with different animals, including aquatic and subaquatic, like semi-aquatic things like reptiles and amphibians, turtles, frogs, and so forth. That's a very important thing. I hear you. I'm coming. I'm going to get you. I know. I'm coming. I'm going to get you. He's a little bit naughty, but he's such a sweet dog. And his friends out back there. I know. What are we going to do? There's so much going on, buddy. But that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to have a little bit of a pond there. I love just taking walkabouts during the warmer weather, just to have some exercise and take a look at what we're going to be doing soon. Next month, man. It's going to start next month. Hi. You're on camera. Would you like to come over and get love? No? Okay. We just kind of let Winston do his thing and do ours. I know. What are we going to do? He's a good boy, though. So, not a lot today. Mostly just Mr. Winston and his friend. We do not know the other doggo's name, so we just call it Baskerville. As we do with any dog that we don't know, we just call them the Hound of Baskerville until we learn their name. You can tell what I like reading. Check out Bunny Hollow. Make sure there's nothing cool going on there. Or if there's something cool, we can catch it on camera. Yeah? There we go. Look at that. Now this isn't going to be edited, guys. It's a little hard to get stuff off my phone onto my computer. I have to do it in like sections, and it's really hard. You'll notice there were some editing issues with the last video, doing my sling tack. It's because I had to crop those videos on my phone, and I didn't quite crop them correctly. So you kind of see me jump with the page flip thing, all that. But we're going to get there, guys. We're going to make it better. Slowly but surely, we will get a better editor. I might get a better computer at some point in my life. We'll see what goes on. Winston's over where I just walked. He's a good boy, though. Again, he's a really good boy. I still say that this land is beautiful, and we can't wait to start getting it, worked on and start getting it, pulled out and raked out and cleaned, and then we can start building our pond, and we can start getting things established. We can start planting trees and bushes, ferns and things. We can start making our walking paths. We're going to start making our campsite. We're going to start all that stuff. Excuse me. Pardon me. We have a lot to do, guys, and I hope you guys stick around and you enjoy all of the goings-ons and getting things ready and all that. I hope you enjoy just watching it come together. You know, I love watching videos of things starting and finishing, just coming together. I hear you, Mr. Blue Jay, but I don't see you. Every now and again you see eagles or hawks fly over your head. It's amazing. I don't know if I can catch it, but up here, right up there in that bit of a crook, I don't know if I can catch it with my, right around there, in that part of the oak tree, is a big nest, and I think it's a hawk's nest. I don't really know. I'm going to try to keep you guys off to the side so you don't get too much glare from the sun. And I don't know if it's active or it's just old and not used. There's also a small nest in that elm tree behind me there. Yeah, I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it, but I can't get it. I hear you. I hear you, but I don't see you. You guys need to come closer to get on camera. Eventually, guys, when I do get a better camera with a better microphone and all that, we'll be able to do better filming of the animals and without me talking. Without me talking. Because I know I blah, 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 blah a lot. But maybe at some point I can get a microphone for my computer that I can build a small little microphone thing that I can put over the top of me with enclosed walls so I can do some overlay recordings for my videos where it sounds a little bit more professional and less sound interference in the background. That kind of thing. I do have ideas, guys. It's just going to take some time to implement. Lots of doves. I hear them. I have no idea if I'm picking them up on the camera. But you hear this, and that's, just heard one, and that's a mourning dove. We also have a lot of pigeons here as well. But I'm kind of hoping at some point we're going to be able to build some of our outdoor bird pens so that way I can start rehabbing birds again once this whole avian flu thing calms down. That's one animal that I'm not currently taking in for rehab for a couple of reasons. I don't have the proper containment units for them where I can properly care for them and have them caged and housed appropriately. The other problem is with the avian flu, we can't risk it because there's somebody in my household who has an extreme immunocompromisation. So we have to be extremely careful. And that's why I have a mask on me all the time, because if one of my neighbors pop by to say hello or something, I have to put it on because I can't risk getting RSV or COVID or any one of those terrible, terrible illnesses that are going around right now, which it's a thing, it happens. But I have to be careful because if I get sick, it probably won't hurt me so bad. But if my mom gets sick, we're going to have a problem, and I don't want that. So I wear a mask and I protect myself for her. And of course, who the heck wants to get sick? In reality, you don't want to feel bad. You want to be, healthy and up and out and running around. Don't get sick, guys. Just take care of yourselves. So there's a couple of reasons. I always have a mask on me, just in case. I could just pull it off my bag, pop it on real quick. No trouble at all. Of course, I'm having trouble today with my sinuses, and that's just an allergy problem I've had since I was very young. Always had sinusitis. Just loves to go down the back of my throat, and as you can hear, I'm kind of getting scratchy. It sounds great. But I think that's it for today, guys. If anything exciting happens, if we get any calls for intakes, which baby season is starting up strong. So pretty soon I think we're going to start getting quite a few calls for mice, sick, injured, and orphan. If we get any calls today or anything exciting happens, of course, I'll pop on with another video. But this video is going almost 20 minutes. So I think with that, guys, we're going to end it here. And again, if anything exciting happens, we'll pop on back and I'll get you up to speed with everything. So until then, stay safe, stay warm. Warm weather's on its way, I promise. And we'll see you next time here at Vermont Wildlife Science Station. See ya.